Hey everybody, to the Pink Riot comic show. Woo woo. It's your girl
Well,
Keisha Havoc. We have my awesome, amazing, lovely co-host, Breeze Bookish. How are you?
I'm doing so good. Your girl Varian Vixen is out here on these waters. I'm literally in my
Right?
cabin on a cruise right now. But we said we were gonna be rocking with y'all, same place, same time, without fail. So we out
Yes,
here,
yes.
it's a vibe. I'm feeling
We
great. I
said
just
we
got a
would
massage.
stop it. You know what?
Listen,
I'm loving all
I'm
of this
like
for you.
I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, there's certain things,
Basically.
Yeah, so I just got my massage. I start the cruise with a massage, and I end the cruise with a massage. So this is our last night on the ship. So I got my massage, and literally, my room service got delivered as I was getting into the studio. So it's sitting over there. It's Caribbean. This evening's food is Caribbean fare. It's like this.
Okay.
They put pineapples on stuff and call it Caribbean, but it's all good.
Not putting pineapples. That's the only thing. Just a
I mean,
dash of
some of it is
spice.
like that's not, but it's okay because some people who not us can't always handle the actual spices, so I get it. How
Fair.
are
Well,
you,
I
Lord?
I'm existing and that's okay.
That's
That's what
okay.
I keep telling myself. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. I'm going to focus on you and the cruise because, like, that just sounds amazing. But there's a lot happening in the chats right now, so I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Hey, Inja, how are you? How are
What up?
you, Lady Fantastic? What's up? How y'all doing? I know it's been a minute. Hold on. Oh yeah.
We appreciate it.
Right, right. Wait, that's Spanish? No. Mm, I'm gonna
I
say
think that's for
yes.
Lady Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Bree is doing fantastic. And I'm loving that.
Oh, so bad.
I'm loving that for you so so much. I'm loving you. I'm like that's awesome. The fact that you have like this full you have a way that you start in your cruises and trips like I'm
Well, because it's like they don't happen. Some people are like, oh, you gotta take a trip this frequently, la la la. Mine's they happen when they happen. And this one was like almost didn't happen. And so I'm like, I'm doing this for so me and my minion, who is over here to my right, so y'all may hear him making sounds. He's watching Teen Titans or something. But make sure that we have time to bond and travel and do things together and also just decompress because, everyday stuff and all of the pressures of everything else is like,
you
I don't
need
know.
that
It's
time.
it's important. It's important, yeah. And it's almost like making up for last time because for the longest I like just didn't do stuff like that out of fear, and now I'm kind of just like, uh, we'll be all right. We got to do the thing. So yeah, it's just there's only a handful of things on my list and a handful of things on his list. And as long as those things get ticked off and we're together, we're good. So I'd be like,
That's
I want to get
awesome.
I want to get my massage on the first day and on the last day, unless it's just a really short one. But this was 4 days, so we did it. Um, and I need to have like a good little spot where I could post up, and I'm gonna read,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna be fat and eat everything in sight. And I'm going to consistently have a virgin strawberry pina colada in hand without fail.
Okay.
And Christopher's just like, where the water slides at? And he wants to
Oh,
have
he was on it this
cheeseburger
time?
room service. Oh man. He said that's why I just be reading the whole time because I gotta be somewhere where I could watch him. And he's just gonna ride the water slides over and over. So we did the 4 days and the Royal Caribbean, and one of the stops was Nassau, Bahamas, and the other stop today was Perfect Day at Coco Cay. That's like their private island, and it's
Mm,
like got a water park on it. So that he was doing those water slides today. So it's like after all of that, we just want to decompress because that's one thing I hate about like ending a vacation and then you go back and you're more stressed from all the stuff you were trying to do. It's like,
yeah.
no, that's not
Like
it.
you need a trip after the vacation. Yeah. That
Exactly.
happens very frequently with us.
I got to factor that in, or we got to have a couple buffer days or something
Yeah,
because that's not it.
definitely.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you can't help it, but these like that.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Caroline. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Caroline. So Cara was short for Caroline.
I did not
That's
even
on
put
me.
that together. Okay, that
Right?
part.
Did not. So my bad. Oh man. But yeah, I'm really happy for you, and I'm living vicariously through you right now because that just sounds so awesome. I am in the middle of a frozen tundra, desperately waiting for I'm desperately waiting to see grass. I think that would be exciting right now. Your face is just like shocked. It
It'd
is.
be
I don't
exciting.
know,
Grass.
to see grass.
Baby
That would.
love. Baby love, how long have you been frozen in?
It's been a little over a week. Um, like it's been a little over a week. It's to the point where we have about a foot of snow outside, but I won't even call it snow because you can stand on top of it. Like it holds my weight. I'm like walking on it. It's
So it was
it's a
snow and
time.
now it's solid.
It's just solid. Mhm. Mhm.
I cannot.
Yeah. That it's this is the coldest winter we've had in about 5, 6 years, which is interesting.
That is crazy work. So does it look like it's going to be letting up anytime soon? Like is the end in sight or is it just like playing it by day or what's happening?
So tonight is gonna be 1 degrees, and then oh,
That is
Tuesday is going up to 48 degrees. So
said going
that's
up
fine.
to 48 degrees. And y'all know 48 degrees for me is like, what we
Still
doing?
freezing.
That
Now
is
48
crazy.
degrees means I could go outside in a hoodie, maybe. Heat wave. Heat wave. Mm, that
It's
sounds
crazy
toasty.
work. We had to we had a layover in Nashville on our flight to Florida for the cruise, and they had to de-ice the plane in Nashville. I was like, what is happening?
I didn't even know Nashville could get that cold. Oh, thank you. You just see? That's great. I didn't know Nashville gets that cold, but that's I would love to see double digits.
Oh no. It just said 9 degrees where I cannot.
Chop
Arctic,
exactly.
y'all just kikiing about it.
9
Well,
degrees because if you focus too hard on the fact that you will be freezing and that your snot turns into icicles the minute you step outside, it's it's too
I would
much. Like
cool.
it's huh?
That's fair. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You're just
You
not gonna
you
think
gotta
about
laugh. Mhm.
it.
Mhm. Laughing like creates heat and then like you'll feel warmer. I don't know.
Sure, that's science.
That's science. Yeah. It's just so cold on the East Coast now. Like we just keep getting hit with these crazy storms and this weather. I don't know. But I'm over it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but I'm over it. Um, 'cause I'm over it. 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 right? It's
Your
so
music
sexy.
freezes on contact. Sexy.
It's it's so sexy. It's just everything you could possibly want in life.
That's a
And then
lot.
like it
That's a
just
lot.
stays cold for a while. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm, I don't like that. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so that's Massachusetts right now. So once again, I'm living vicariously through you right now. I'm getting all the heat and the warmth from everything you said.
Sending you the vibes. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I feel bad being like, yeah, I'm in the Bahamas. Oh my God, that's terrible.
No, no, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. You took your trip, you took your vacation. Everybody, especially in the times we are currently living in, do what you need to find your peace.
That part. Absolutely that part.
That's
That's
hot.
hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me grab my cord before I lose you. Hold on one sec. I'm still here. I'm just getting
So
my cord.
mhm. So yeah, that's what it's been. I don't know about y'all. I'm like I said, I'm so happy for Bree, but your girl is hanging in there by sheer willpower right now. I don't know for y'all, but just
Farewell.
sheer willpower is keeping me, you know, doing things. How are y'all doing this amazing night? Cold, wonderful night.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
man.
Okay, there we go. I
Oh,
was like, yeah.
I finally saw that Superman trailer. Have you seen it, Brie?
I have not. And I we talked about that last time and I was like, I need to go like expeditiously check it out and then immediately forgot because I'm not a Superman girly, but I
Yeah.
keep hearing good things. So I'm like, I guess I should check it out, like make it a point to
I think I don't I saw it. I don't think I know enough about Superman's lore to see what's exciting about it.
mhm.
And also, it just made me feel like every other thing I'm like, and that's like the 10th iteration of this.
It's a billion Supermans. Why should I
Yeah.
care about this one?
Yeah, I wanna see something else. I wanna experience a new character, you know? Like, they have other people, but, I mean, Super Dog, or his dog is in it, that's cool. I like animals.
I like animals.
I like animals, they're fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
that's fair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I finished watching Creature Commandos and I'm so sad because this like how were you like last week just nodding like at my excitement about a particular character just
I
for them the
couldn't
next episode? I was like, oh my God.
I couldn't tell you that. Like, I couldn't tell you what
My feelings
happened.
were hurt and I done pre-ordered the pop and I'm just like, is she
Yeah,
gone? And you know
that's
how
how I
bad I am about when characters like that I like die. I was like, how's she coming back? What they about to do? Nope.
no.
Just for like,
I honestly
oh,
thought
I
they
was
were
so
gonna bring
sad.
everybody back at the end of it somehow, but, like, when she had a brand new team at the end, I was like, "Ooh, that's
That was
it."
brutal. They just,
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess that makes sense, but I should have known that we weren't gonna get two like aquatic people at the same time, and we knew Jeff was coming from the little sneak peeks.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how sad. But to be fair, I guess she was the only one who was technically human, so should have seen it coming. But either way, I was sad. I was like, well, dang.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But Frankenstein added some levity to it.
Yes. Frankenstein was hilarious. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm Melinda. Yes, I am on the cruise ship because we don't skip weeks. We out here. Same
We
place,
here through it
same
all.
time. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Okay. Well, there's really not much exciting about the trailer, but hopefully this is going to be a Superman closest to the comics portrayal.
Mm.
We're gonna have to take your word for that, Dwayne. The only Superman book
Yeah.
that I've bought was because Jamal Campbell did the art,
Yep.
and I haven't
The
even read it yet. I
Supercore.
just was like,
Mhm.
"Meh." Because Marilyn Moon Knight was introduced
Yep.
in it, and I was like, that's a vibe. But outside of that, I'm
So
like,
hold on.
Superman.
Which run of his, cuz there's so many. Which run of his, Dwayne, should we read? Cuz I think
Shakisha Reed.
yeah. Okay, so should Keisha read? Which one should Keisha
Shakisha
read?
Reed.
Keisha is a little interested. Navy, how are you? Hey,
Yes, we
love.
missed you at the slumber party.
Right.
Think of creature. Oh, think of creature commandos at Suicide Squad, and not many will survive.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, that's hard. Cause then
That is
I was
fun,
invested in a lot of them. I was
right?
invested in a lot of them, and just like every single episode, they just got
I'm
that
just
kind of
like
hurt.
the I'm like, why do you even give us all of this? I should have known better. Like, why are you giving us all of this background story? Something ain't safe. Something ain't safe. And she had like she was still kind and whatever, even though her backstory was so tragic. Another reason why I should have known she wasn't gonna last on the show. How sad.
Yeah, yeah, she was awesome. She reminded me of Abraham from Hellboy, just a little bit. Is
That
that his
tracks.
name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that tracks. We appreciate you, Navy. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Yo, Navy, you got me into what is that comic? Kaya, the one that is about the half sister taking the chosen one kid across all these lands. I've been obsessed with that comic, man. I think I'm like on volume 3. It's freaking great.
He said, "Yeah,
Yeah,
Kaya."
that comic is great,
God.
man. I think that's like my first time reading Wes Craig, and that was worth it. It's great because this kid is. I mean, I don't want to. Apparently, I'm not good at giving summaries without spoilers, but
Okay, well, don't give
it's
spoilers, Keisha, because
it's
you've mentioned it
really
a couple of times. So I'm like, dang, I gotta pick this up now.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
really good. It's really good. Yeah, okay.
It's all good. Yeah, we missed
Yeah.
you, but we will have another one because we had so
Yeah,
much
we
fun and
will.
we were yapping. We were
We
yapping, and
will.
we're like, it'll be even more fun with more of the homies coming through. So yeah, we
That was one
definitely
of
have.
our longer shows. We was just in here.
Yeah, we knew that would happen. Room full of blurs pulled up. I was like, oh, we're going overtime tonight.
Yep.
It seems like that, but in the best way. So I was like, yay, we got fam coming through.
Aw.
Yeah, Creature Commandos hit me straight in the feels unexpectedly. I was like, okay, they're doing a good job of like walking the line of like it being just crass and crazy and it
Mhm.
having like a lot of heart so that you actually care about the characters. So I was like, I just need this type of energy from DC in their regular movies too.
I don't even
Because
want like
what?
I've never trusted DC to put out a good live action film, but the, never, never.
Oh my
But they
gosh.
TV shows and animated stuff give me all of it. HBO Max
Yeah.
has now figured out that I love it, so they've just been like everything
Yeah.
DC
Here, watch
animated.
all the shows. Same. Mine is like very much like, oh, you like this? Oh, you like anime? Here you go. I'm like, all
Right?
right, cool.
Like, oh, have you seen
Basically, all of
Invincible
them.
Fight Girl?
I have not. I only watched like the first episode about it, the wrestling one,
Yeah.
the accountant and wrestling. Yeah, I watched the first episode of it, and I was like, "This is crazy cute. I'm gonna save this for when I need like a little comfort something to watch, you know."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, and I haven't needed it. I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, I only watched like the first episode of that, and I was like, "This is wacky and adorable."
No, you have to. You have to. DC kills it at animation, but they just need the right person. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
for their live
I
action.
haven't seen a DC animated movie that I have not enjoyed or loved. Like,
Wait, have you watched the anime aside Suicide Squad? Because that's
oh, the
HBO Max
Isekai one?
recommended that to me too. Yeah.
No, because what does isekai mean? Like, there is a type of story that has a Japanese term where it's like a story within a story, and it starts with an
Hmm.
I, and that's the only thing that's holding me back. Like, I guess I just don't have the bandwidth to research what it is exactly.
Hmm.
Okay, Sheena's saying
Ooh,
that she loves the
yours.
anime Suicide Squad. Okay, then Imma check that out then. That was
Yeah.
the only thing that was getting me was the term because I was like, "Ugh, I don't like stories within a storyline. It
I
takes a
didn't pay
while."
attention to none of that. I just was like, oh yes, HBO, add to my watch list. Oh no, Dwayne, we're getting
Uh,
conflicting advice in the
right,
chat. Why
right.
not watch it?
Hold on, we will say Navy agrees with me. Incredible Fight Girl is so good. You have to watch it. It is a fun, fun time. It is a fun time. Man, I need to rewatch it. Isekai
Okay,
me okay. Alright.
means like fantasy world. Okay.
But I gotta figure out what Dwayne means by don't watch it. Like,
No
what's
spoilers, Dwayne,
right,
just
right. No
for this.
spoilers, but why should we not watch it? But Imma keep saying it. You gotta watch Invincible Fight Girl. Like, it is so
Okay.
silly. It's so silly. It's so ridiculous. But it's awesome. It's such a good
Yeah.
pick me up show.
Yeah. That first episode, I was like, what is it? I literally just clicked on it because I was like, oh, Black Girl cartoon, let's get into it. And then I started watching the episode. I was like, what the heck is happening in this? And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is one of those shows. Okay, I'm not in the mood for this right now, but we're gonna file this away for when we need it. So yeah, that's
And
been
then,
the vibe
like,
for that.
in that first issue, you get the perm squad. Like, they're in the first episode with the
Hmm.
yep. They have their own backstory and everything, and you
Oh,
almost
I,
just
I I knew it had to be hilarious because I'm like,
yeah.
something has to make this world make sense. Because why is this? Why are you either a wrestler or an accountant? Where's everybody else? I was like, make this make sense?
Oh, that doesn't get explained, or at least I don't remember that ever getting explained.
Like, we just rock with it. It's fine.
Mhm,
There's no
mhm.
no reason. We don't need a reason. It's all
No,
good.
no, just what it is, and we all have to accept it, and that's fine.
It's
Suspend
fair.
logic for
Totally
this
fair.
show, but it's great.
Okay. That's duly noted. We'll do. We'll do for sure. I mean, sometimes you gotta just, like I said, it's wacky and adorable, and I'm here for that. So,
Yeah. Oh, man. I still wanna know
so
alright.
I
What?
know, like maybe Dwayne will drop it in the Pink Riot DMs and let us
Yeah,
know
yeah.
or something. Because yeah, now I'm curious too. I'm like, wait, what? And
'Cause
also now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, was Dwayne talking about the Fight Girl show or the anime Suicide Squad?
I hope he wasn't talking about Fight Girl, 'cause that's a Great show.
That's a great show. What are you talking about?
It's
That's
a,
definitely the energy you just
I'm
gave. That's hilarious.
a little scared. I'm like, should I know anything about the creators of it? Like, is
Should
there a
I
reason
know?
why?
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, that is kind of scary. I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
know now. Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
no.
Whew.
Don't watch it.
He said the
Okay.
anime.
Okay. But like, okay, fight. He's
Please explain.
like Fight Girl is awesome. Okay. I'm talking about
Yeah.
the anime. Okay. And are you just saying anime in general, or are you saying the
No, I
anime
think the
Suicide
Suicide
Squad?
Squad. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I don't
Yeah.
know. I kind of rock with when Melon and a manga tell me to do something, watch something, read something. I'm gonna do it. So you gotta come with some reason for me
Right.
to not. Um, for real, for real.
Oh
No,
man.
man. Okay, so because of this trip, I haven't been to pick up my comics for 2 weeks. And so y'all just know that when we get ready to share our pulls next, it's about to be ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous. And for you too, because
I
you've been locked
yeah.
in.
It's been yeah. I haven't been to the comic book shop about 3 weeks, 3, 4
Oh
weeks.
man.
Yeah.
So
I have quite
hopefully
a
the
bit to pick
weather
up.
will allow. We're gonna have a hell of a haul live, and it's just gonna be us being like,
Oh
all
yeah.
of the things that we bought
Right?
in the last weeks. Oh
We
my
gotta
gosh.
do a show where we just catching up on reading.
Mm, for reals though. I was
'Cause
like, dang, I got a lot of stuff that I want to catch up with and I'm excited about. And this is the trick about it, like for this is the side of comic collecting that no one talks about. If you get behind, it's like, do I just wait until I get some stuff to binge, or do I just because I don't know. Tell me if this is how you experience it too or not, Keisha, because I'd be like,
oh, if
oh,
I'm
we're
more
we're
than
behind now. Yeah,
yeah, if
it's
I'm more than 3 or 4 issues behind, I wait for the trade paperback and I do it like that. And I
mm,
just continue collecting. And then if I like the trade paperback, I'll continue collecting the issues.
mm,
But then that means that I will only collect, I'm only gonna read it from the trade paperbacks from there on out. Like once I
that's
change
fair.
how I read it, that's it.
See, my issue is because of my lack of space, the storage, I'll be like, I have to bag and board everything so that things don't get damaged, but
Mhm.
I won't seal the bags. I just put them in the bags and put them like I try to rotate so that I don't have more than a short box worth of stuff that I'm behind on reading. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? So
Mhm.
I'll be like, my rotation short boxes is
Mhm.
filling up, and usually I'll be like excited about some things, so those get pulled out ASAP. And then
Mhm.
the other things, it's like, okay, I need to catch up on this, or oh, I'm behind on that. But if we get past that box,
That's it.
it's above me now. It's like I don't even know
Mhm.
what's in that box. And then it's like, and organizing the stuff is crazy work too, because it's like when you're working in boxes, it's like so the CLZ app has been helpful with that because it's like I don't have to move everything around. I can just when I when I scan things, I assign whichever box they're in, and then I that way I know where everything is, and when I need to reorganize, I can pull that way. So I don't stress about that anymore, which is also chaos because whenever I do sit down to do that, that's going to be a lengthy task. But right now, I'm just like focusing. It's more important to me to be reading them and keeping them safe than to have
Mhm.
them just super organized. I will get there, guys.
Yeah.
I will get
Yeah.
there eventually. But for now, I'm prioritizing reading the comics that I have because there was like a huge chunk of last year where I was in like pre-order mode, and then I'd be like,
Mhm.
dang, I know I bought that, but I didn't read that. What happened to that? And They're
It's
there
gone.
because I've been going back and scanning things with CLZ because it's such a delight. But that's what I was doing while I was binging The Walking Dead for Tashina. I would
So
pull
sweet.
out a short box that hadn't been scanned yet. And so I've just been scanning and putting the numbers on them. And I'm like, oh, this is a blast from the past. Oh, this was an excellent variant. Oh, I forgot I collected all the variants for this. Like,
I ain't even gonna
crazy.
hold you. I have not scanned a thing in maybe since before the new year.
Oh, wow.
I haven't done like I'm trying to keep things light and fluffy, but I'm like, like the mental health has not been good. Like so.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know if anyone could tell if you look at last week's show in my background, it is the exact same. Why? Because I walked out this room and have not been back since.
That's all right. It feels like
I
that
finished the
sometimes.
show, closed the door, and just walked in right before the show. Like it's been, but
That's fair. You're here. We're seeing your beautiful face, and that's all that matters. And yeah, I wasn't bringing that up to be like, oh, you should be scanning.
oh
I
no,
I
never.
will listen. I will scan before I do anything else, just because I like to scan because of that little sound that it makes. I'll be like, I can scan some stuff while I'm watching TV or listening to my audiobook or whatever.
It's like a reward.
Like, yes, exactly. Exactly. So
Oh,
yeah.
yo, that Harley Quinn show, I just because the new episode just came out either today or yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah, the end of this most recent one because I'm completely caught up. So season
I am
5,
not.
episode 6 that just happened. Um,
Mhm.
I thought it was a joke the way it ended, and apparently it was not. Screw Brainiac. My feelings is hurt for Poison Ivy. Um,
Oh no. La 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 la
yeah,
la.
yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say nothing else. But it's a great show. It's a great show. I love Harley Quinn so much.
That's fair.
Kite Man.
This
Kite Man and
is.
Clayface. Yo, I'm trying to figure out in the show because Clayface. Have you seen it,
Mhm.
Brie? Okay, so like
I've only
Clayface, he's
watched some
like,
of it. I haven't watched the separate thing. That's another thing that
got you, got
HBO threw at me too.
you. Yeah, but
They're
not
like,
like
you
Clayface.
watch that.
He can, shapeshift into whoever, right? And people just
Yeah.
don't know it's him. But I'm like, are we not all looking at the same teeth? Like,
The same teeth. It's crazy.
because everything changes but the teeth and the way he like pronounces certain things. And I'm like, if y'all don't,
Mm.
but I
Like,
guess that's
pay
what makes it
attention.
funny, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
Kite Man is so nice. He should not be a villain. Should not be a villain. Actually, a lot of the villains should not be villains. They are not good at villainry, like at all.
Villainry. I mean, if they were good at it, then what would happen with the supposed heroes? If they were good at it, then they would succeed and the heroes wouldn't be there anymore. So
Fair.
they
And
got to
that's
be
what
bad at their
Harley's
job.
trying to figure out. She's trying to figure out like who she is. Is she a villain? Is she like a superhero? She goes down both, paths. I love that show
It's
so much.
giving Keisha. Am I a
I
hero
wish.
or a villain? Today we're gonna be both. It's fine.
You know
Totally fine.
what? Yeah. That's exactly what she does. And
You know what? Yeah. That's fair. The only thing. Oh, they're keying it up in the comments. We
yeah.
love to see. What was I gonna say? The only comic that I've read in the past week was I had to just get the Kindle version of Storm
Mhm.
5 because I have a problem. I am a little bit obsessed.
Yeah.
And I was like, this issue. it's not really about her, but I get it.
Oh, okay.
They're
Because this is
yeah,
the
so
where they're starting, like, Doom, right? In his whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
They're tying all of that stuff in with what's about to happen. So well, I don't want to give spoilers because you haven't picked it up yet, but yeah, it's like giving a lot of backstory to mush those things together. And it
Yeah.
involves her, but it's not, like I said, this issue is not about her per
Yeah.
se. So I was just like, okay, cool story, bro. Like, but I
I
get it
mean,
though. It makes a lot of sense.
I've I heard something. Yeah, I heard something
Uh,
there about the change. Like, I know, like, they're now
no, she's
bringing it
talking about
into
the Kindle stuff. Yeah.
I
They're
did hear something about that.
Yeah, apparently there's like Amazon is trying to be janky and not let people download the things that they've purchased.
Right.
And they already did all of that hoopla with Comixology, which was like, what we doing? Because,
Yeah.
like, um, but yeah, I don't know how that's
Yeah.
gonna go. It actually really sucks because we were just talking about this, like getting physical media of things
Mhm.
because yeah, they're really just out here wilding with art
I mean,
in every
for
sense of
real,
the word.
like, with Kindles, unless it's DRM free, unless it's DRM free, you're leasing it from, Kindle, from Amazon, or what have you. It's not actually yours. And so
Yeah,
that's why I like buying physicals. Like, I only
for
get
sure.
digitals if I absolutely have to, but, like, physical, you can't take that from me. Like, it's
Yeah,
mine.
exactly.
It's mine.
That's why I'm literally like, oh, let me just focus on the only books that I'm buying outside of like special editions or something. And my comics, of course, is like books that are likely to no longer be available in print pretty soon, just based off of the shenanigans. And what's
Yep.
crazy about that is like what we talked about with music, it's already been a thing. And then it's also with like movies and whatever, because just like how they're able to like censor things or change things that are on what you're viewing based on like what is it? For like copyright reasons and whatever. You can
Mhm.
try to watch a Blu-ray or whatever and it'll just based on their software block you from seeing parts of it. So it's like
Stop. Yeah.
yeah, it's like licensing stuff. So yeah, just I'm
Yeah.
about to be that old
Yeah.
lady who was just buying all of the things like yeah, and back in my day
Mhm.
you can get all of those things. So yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
on at this point. Got to get them physicals, which is good anyway, unless you're like struggling with space like me, but it's fine. This is
Mhm.
fine. I feel like the dog with everything in the
Like,
office. I'm sorry. This is
yep.
fine.
This is fine. This is
Yeah. Mel and then Manga said, yes, buy physical. I love my audiobooks,
yeah.
but the way shit is going right now, we must buy physical facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I too am an audiobook girly, and that just hurts my heart because it's like,
Wait, y'all
I'd
buy
like to be
y'all
able to run it back.
audiobooks?
It depends. I have a couple things that I like to do. The weirdos have put me on to utilizing my library more. Before I was just buying them. And
Yeah.
then Spotify. I'm a Spotify girly all the way. I have a playlist
Mhm.
for everything through them. So when they started offering options for audiobooks, I was like, yes. But it's so dumb because they only give you 14 hours of audiobook to listen that you can listen to, and that's not like listened hours, that's like I don't know how to say this the right way, but like so I typically listen on like one between 1.7 and 2.2 speed.
Yeah.
So I'm like I should get to still listen to however
Mhm.
many hours, but they count it by like the hours in the book. So like
Oh. So,
Yeah,
like, if you had a 14-hour book, but you read it in 7, they still count it as 14. No,
correct.
no,
And typically the type of stuff that I be reading is like 14 hours is not
it's
finishing that book.
nothing. No. Most
So
sci-fi fantasy books are, like, 20 and up.
yeah,
Like,
easily. Easily. Even the YA joints be like 18. So it's
yeah.
so yeah, but it's
Ooh.
a good place to start sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm.
I'm not surprised that they went that route. It's happening with digital games. Oh, digital games
Yeah.
is even worse. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just be changing all the things. I mean, they're supposed to
I
be
remem
like a good
back
thing
in
because you get
my
updates,
day
but
no, that's no. Back in my day, you bought the
back
game
in
and then you
my
had the
day.
expansion pack, but that you just bought them from the store individually. I truly despise games with in-app purchases because
Yeah,
it's yeah, you gotta come out of
that's how they
pocket
get
with
you.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, everything that's happening in the world right now makes me just want to like become even more of a hermit and just like
You guys, this is Keisha's villain origin story. Real shit. Oh
but
my
no, we've
God.
already established. I don't want to rule because I know I should not. Therefore, I
Right, but
won't try.
this is pre-villain arc. Like the I
Ah,
feel like once this Keisha gets enough bucket in her system, she's about to be like on some Thanos.
nobody wants to see that.
Nobody
We should
wants
never
to
allow
see
that to happen.
that. Don't let it happen. That's hilarious. Okay, you read any of Kimberly Lemming's work? You got any of your heartbreak?
Uh,
Listen. Okay, her new book just came out and it's got
mhm.
dinosaurs and shit in it. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait. I'm pretty sure it's like on my porch when
Wait,
I get back home.
she dinosaur. Is there romance
Yeah,
stuff with
yeah.
dinosaurs?
I don't know. I'm hoping so. I feel like
Period.
she just comes with the shenanigans and tomfoolery, so I'm fully expecting
She
there to
does.
be something about it.
Those
See, let's
titles say it
go.
alone.
Yeah, yeah, it's all
Same.
big energy. 100% of my
Same.
audiobooks is Hoopla and Libby, but I do have a good group of audiobooks I bought. See, I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. Well, my library cards that I have access to, they
Mhm.
typically wouldn't have what I was trying to read, and I'm an impatient bitch, so I would be buying stuff. Like, what's another credit bundle? It's fine. And now I'm like
See?
trying to lean away from the Audible ones and go through
Mhm.
Libro FM so I can at least support a local indie bookstore. But it's
That's
also
what's up.
like they don't always have all of them, so it's all right. The Zon is trying to
I
be
I think I have
not
5
me.
library cards,
Mm,
and I very rarely am waiting for a book these days. Very rarely.
yeah,
I'm
that's fair.
yeah, like, I paid for one from my hometown. So I paid for my New York City public library card, and
Hmm.
then I have, like, 3 from the state of Massachusetts, 1 from the Queer Liberation Library. So, like,
Hmm.
I very rarely I'm chilling. I very rarely pay for books now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do better about it. That's really smart actually. Who was I talking to? And they were like, "Why you just have to have the books? You should read the books for free and then see if you like it. And if you like it, then add it to your library." And I'm like,
Yep.
"Bitch, you don't know my life." But they do. That's
But
too
nah,
funny.
it's
Yeah, I'm trying.
smart. You know, you get
Yeah.
the physical book as a reward. Like, yeah, this is cool. That's what I've been doing that for like the last year. I think bought I only buy comics now. It's been a while since
It's
I've
it's giving
bought a book.
responsible adult, and who wants to do that?
It is. And let me tell you, this shit is not fun.
Right.
It's not fun at
It's
all.
okay. That's all right. We're gonna influence each other and both be better at this. Hold on, what else? Okay, I listen to mine's on 2 to 2.1. I can't listen to it slow, I'll die. Although the longest book I listened to was 32 hours.
You know
Ah,
what? You need an award for listening to 32 hours.
I feel like, okay,
That's
listen.
fantastic.
We, my book club did a buddy read of the Dandelion Dynasty series by Ken Liu.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I know one of those chunks was at least that long. So,
They're
I
all
fully,
over 30 hours. Every
yeah, yeah,
last
yeah,
one of them is over 30
yeah.
hours.
And I feel
But those
my
books are
son will
worth
be
it.
like, my son will be like, "What language is that?" I'm like, "It's English, honey. Mommy's just getting her done." Because I try, like, actually, it's so cute. I got my cousin's daughter, who I just call her my niece because I'm black. Um,
Mhm.
she's into reading, and so I'm like, "Oh, are we bonding because you love to read too, sis?" Yes, I think
That's
we
so
are.
cute.
So, I put her onto audiobooks, and she heard me listening, and I was like, "Yeah." I increased the speed because I'm trying to increase my like actual reading speed. So I will immersive read, listening to it on a faster speed while I'm reading it, the physical book. And I feel like it's helping me read faster when I don't have the audiobook. So it's an experiment. We're going to keep it going. But she was shook. And her mom was like, Bree, don't be telling her that shit. We're just trying to get her to comprehend. We need the reading comprehension skills to get there before she starts doing all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, don't listen to Auntie Bree about that. That's not
Aw,
how you go
yeah, I get that. King
about
what like King earlier this week, because the kids have been home for like the last week. So we
that.
for an hour every day, we like shut everything down and we'll read. And I had the headphones on one time. He was like, Mom, you're supposed to be reading. Where's your book?
Yeah.
Like
Where's your book?
headphones on. He's like, "Can I do that?" I'm like, "No.
No,
You
not
need to
yet. You
actually
got to
pick the book
earn
up
that. You
first."
got to earn your stripes.
Exactly.
Literally it.
Exactly.
Okay, Dwayne said, I canceled my Audible subscriptions. They always offer me very cheap subscription, like $6 or less for 3 months. Use those credits for my audiobooks, then cancel again. That's the evil
Work the
genius
system.
hack that we need. Because I
Mhm.
literally just be like, I'll get that notification of like, you have no credits. Would you like to buy more credits? And I'm like, I'm gonna use them. Yes, let's go. So, it's this immersive reading. I think when I get out of that bag, it won't be as bad because it's like I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, I got
But
physical
immersive
and
reading
audio
is
and
so good.
yeah. It
It's so
is.
good
It makes
because
me so happy.
who has the patience? I struggle these days to like get through a physical book on its own. But
Mhm.
audiobooks, I'm clearing them. Like it's so easy.
Yeah.
Like nah, immersive books keep me focused. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that that's
And I
it.
could be like washing dishes or doing whatever I need to be
Right.
doing. Especially if
Right.
I have somewhere I have to drive. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We're turning that on as soon as we hop in the car.
We are see, you
Okay.
are an adult. You choosing the audiobook over music. Mhm.
Sometimes I split it evenly. I told you I'm a playlist girly. Sometimes I just need that little boost. Like the other day, I was living my absolute best life going down memory lane listening to the Spice Girls because your girl
Oh.
really thought she was Scary Spice back in the day,
Yes, yes.
and I seen something and it was talking about the anniversary of the Spice World movie, and y'all, that movie was my whole personality for like a good 5 years, like
They need to stream it's not on any streaming service,
because they're about
right?
their coins. They're like,
Nah,
y'all
they
not
need
gonna
to
play
stop
in our
playing.
faces. They
They
do,
need to
they
stop
do.
playing.
But
I
yeah,
haven't seen
it was
that
a
in
thing.
so long. I would
Mhm.
see that. I would see the Lizzie McGuire movie. There's a couple of movies from my childhood that I would not mind watching one more
Spice
time.
World on VHS, and I was like this close to running it all the way back because I had the Spice World game for the original PlayStation. And I
Wow. I
was
didn't
like,
even know there
oh my
was a
gosh, I
game.
missed it so much. Yeah, girl. No games were played. No games. When I tell you that was my whole
See,
personality.
I just had the platform shoes. I learned how to double dutch in them. I had the
Yeah.
platform
I had you
shoes, and
you
then
had to have
we had the
photos.
lollipops.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
put the sticker in them?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
the metallic
yeah.
ones. Yeah,
Stop
and you
playing
collect
with
them all.
me. Absolutely you do. I was at 7-Eleven on the regular whenever they was getting new shipment, like buying the whole box because I had to have all of
The
them shit.
whole box. Stop it.
Stop. Listen. And
It
low
was me
key,
and my
those
cousins,
lollipops
we
were
would get
not
them.
good.
They
If we're
weren't.
being honest, those lollipops were
They
not
weren't.
tasty, but I needed to
But
collect
those
all those
stickers were
stickers.
worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure I still have some of them. I still have my Spice Girl dolls. My mom came through for Christmas that year and got
Stop.
all of the, yes, from the
All of them.
movie, all of them. And I couldn't sell them if I wanted to now because I still
Mm-mm.
really wanted to play with them. So I took them out of the box and played with them and then put them back in the box. So they're still in good condition. They're just not mint in the box.
Every time I think about that with dolls being perfect, I think of Toy Story. I forget which one it was. I think it was 2, because that's when
It was
Jesse and
two. Yeah,
yeah,
with the
when
farmer homie. He was pissed.
yeah, the
And
prospector.
he wasn't mint either. He wasn't
He
mint either
wasn't.
because he had been sneaking out the damn box too. Yeah, that's not the vibes. So we play with our dolls around here. And anybody who wants to come for me taking my pops out the box, you can stay mad because I be playing with my action figures. Okay?
Facts.
That's it.
Facts. Facts.
Okay. So Mel
I
and
still
Amaga,
think
I
my
finished Kimberly Lemmy's. Oh no, what'd you say?
no, I was saying I still have my Reptar one. I will always talk about that one. $50 Funko that is sitting on there and has fallen. And it's the only one I've ever bought that expensive, but it is out of
Period.
box.
Listen,
But I do
I
have
like.
a Barbie. I have a discontinued Barbie from 1994, 1996 that's black
Mhm.
that I will never take out of box.
Oh, see, like
She
you're playing both sides now, Keisha. What?
yeah.
You're playing both sides.
My
That's
Barbies
fair though.
stay in the box.
I feel like it depends on when you started getting into it, because I get that. But yeah, no, my Spice Girl dolls, I'm like, they were loved. They
Mhm.
absolutely were loved. Many a concert was had, and my mom got me the ones where they had like their. Stop playing with me. My mom got me the ones where they had their like regular fit and then they had their concert fit and the concert fit was gold. So like
Mm,
they had do you know have the like the little cardboard mannequin
mhm,
to put the extra outfit on? Still in the
mhm.
box. But we was gonna try
That's what's
that
up.
outfit on for the performance. Trust and believe that.
Period.
Yeah, had like a whole concert in my car the other day because I was just like, yes, this is just feel good music, like they wasn't talking
Yeah.
about nothing, but it makes me happy because it's nostalgic.
They weren't
They weren't,
saying nothing. And I
no, they
s
weren't.
and then when you watch, like, interviews and they're like, "Well, how did you come up with this song?" They're like,
We didn't come up with this song.
right,
I
it's
was
just
like, they threw us together and we made it work, and y'all ate that shit up. I play with my action figures and take pictures of them, as you should,
I love
Dwayne. I
that.
love
I
that.
love that.
I
You
support
know what?
that.
I love the social media accounts where they are dead ass just playing with the toys. Like there's this one guy who like on top of giving like political social commentary, he also has like these dolls and it's this whole thing. Like please if anyone knows this kid's name, and like there's all this kind of drama in this Barbie world and stuff. And I said that I just watched that. I'm like, yeah. Oh,
Oh my
oh.
gosh. Maybe we should start
Or
doing comic reviews, but like from the a Funko Pop and acting like doing the voice? Would y'all rock with that, or are y'all gonna judge us if we do that? I have some black Barbies still in the box from the 80s
Stop
too, Keisha.
it.
I'll show
Yes.
you. Period.
Yes.
Period.
Yes. I love like I love Barbie. I grew up loving Barbies, like really, really bad. I had 32
Never would have
Barbies.
guessed that. I
Okay.
had
So
32 Barbies.
I had 32 Barbies. They were all
Yes,
black. I
Keisha.
also had Barbie
Yes.
Townhome, the airplane, the mini camp,
Hmm.
the camper.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I had a lot. And I had it in this pink tin, like metal tin. I kept all my
As
Barbies
you
in there.
should.
And I was
Period.
still playing with them up until like seventh grade. Seventh grade
Mm.
is when I had to do a hard cutoff because I was told I had to share my stuff, and that didn't fly with
What we're
me.
not about to do is that because that's
Yeah,
one thing you learn. That's how we learned like what type of bitch you were friends with. Because why is your Barbie's hair not done? Why is she out
facts.
here looking crazy?
I
Where's
had
her
all kinds
accessories?
of wardrobe, like exactly. I had everything. My room was constant chaos, but my Barbies and everything for them was always organized. I love those dolls so much.
That's fair.
And yeah, I
That's
love
fair.
I've been wanting to recollect Barbies again because like I said, I loved Barbies growing up.
I
But
support you in this.
I cannot afford another habit.
Yeah, another thing to collect. I feel
I
you on that.
cannot
I feel
afford
you on
another another one. So I'm gonna look from afar. There is one Barbie that I've been looking at for a few months, and it's one of the designer Barbies. She's black. She has two
that.
big afro puffs, and she has like this rainbow furry coat on.
Mm.
That I think that's the only one I'm
Period.
gonna get myself. Yeah, it's the only one
I
I'm gonna
love
get
that.
myself.
I support you in these shenanigans. Listen, when Beyonce released that she was doing the Cowboy Carter tour, I was like, that's cute, but no. I love me some Beyonce, but I got spoiled to seeing her for the low ski at Coachella, and I just can't see spending the amount of money I would to go see a whole bunch of artists for several days on just one person for one show. So I'm just like, I'll
Yeah.
have to wait till it's on DVD. But there's like this other like cowgirl-esque style Barbie that got released. And I was like, dang, if I was going to the Cowboy Carter concert, that would be the fit. It's
Mhm.
like pink, obviously, with stars
Aw.
on it and fringe on the jacket, but it's
Yeah.
like kind of see-through and she has like this silver thing underneath. It's the cutest thing ever. And I'm like, I just need this outfit in real life. I don't know where I'm going in it, but I need it.
Oh, that looks cute.
Yes.
That
See,
looks cute.
would that not just slay? Okay. We need this outfit in real life. Somebody make that a thing.
Oh, man.
Okay, wait. I think okay, Sheena's down to do the pop reviews. I think that's what she was talking about. Okay.
Mhm.
I have a pop that I made of myself. Me too, but that's one pop that hasn't left the box.
I bought one for my husband. So he has
Oh,
one. Yeah. I got one for him and he has one for himself, but I haven't made one for me. I don't know. I think I changed my
listen,
hair too much to to like
that's
immortalize
fair.
it in a doll
That's
yet.
totally fair. You just gotta have like different versions, just like how regular pops would be like, this is this pop from this movie and this is this pop from the TV show. Same person, but they got the different fits on. Yeah,
Fair.
I think it's a
I think
must. I think it's a must.
I think I would like get a custom Bratz doll before I got a
Ooh.
custom Funko doll.
Oh, listen, I was definitely a Bratz girly too for a hot minute. And you know what? Shout out to whoever's in charge of Bratz because they made them affordable. Like you could get the Bratz
Mhm.
doll like with all the accessories and whatever at the grocery store. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to whoever's in charge of making them more accessible because they were the vibe and the Bratz are still those girls. Like I don't care.
Yeah. Agree.
All of this spawned from talking about listening to Spice Girls and my
Hmm.
audiobooks in the car because,
I
duality is key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dolls are fun. I like them a lot. Like, even though I didn't personally collect them, my kid loved the Monster High dolls.
Mm,
So I would get a bunch of them for no reason, just like, here you
that's
go, here you
fair.
go.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's like I feel like that was like right after that's after my
Mhm.
doll time, but they did look very cool and they were very stylish and I'm just like, yeah, they're
They
those
were.
girls. They're those
They were.
girls. And
Mhm.
our little goth hearts were just so happy because I feel like we all, even if it's not still with you to some degree, we all had that like punk goth-ish
Yeah.
phase.
Mhm.
And those dolls would have ate down at that time for me, but we
They
didn't
would
get
have.
that. But we did have brats and they held it down, so it's all right.
And they had movies just like Bratz. I actually like the movies a lot.
See, I never got into those movies. Same thing with the Barbie movies. I'm just like, y'all doing too much with this. But I
The
also
Barbie
wasn't
movies
like,
were too much.
yeah, yeah,
Have
they took it a little too far. Some people really
Yeah.
rock with them though, but like I noticed that's where this is where this is where the average reader sound off because like I noticed some of those things that like a lot of people my age or like my cousins and stuff like that that really got into it. I'm like,
Mhm.
mine stopped here because I was reading. So like, you know, we did the
Mhm.
things. I know enough to like rock with you, but I wasn't that pressed. Like, oh, this is fun. Everybody in the chat, name something that was super hype that you just never got into. And I'm gonna go first. High School
Mm.
Musical.
Facts.
To this day, I
Agree.
still haven't watched it. And I just
Me
was like,
either.
and I let see. I knew I
Me
rock with you.
either.
And
Okay.
I have nothing just really against it and I do love musicals. I just was like, that's not for me. And then once it passed by, I was like, nah, that's too much to catch up on. Y'all really hype for no reason.
Okay. I'll go
Okay, Melon
next.
in the manga said Harry Potter.
Oh,
That is fair.
same.
That's totally
I
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna we don't promote that now, but I was like deep. I was deep in that fandom, like for a hot minute, like midnight
Mm.
release, like up through college because it took her damn forever to finish the series. And I remember like having to get a ride because I didn't have a car, having to like get a ride to go to the bookstore to get that last book, and my roommate coming to check on me and me being like, "I'm reading, go away. I told you I was gonna be busy." And then coming out and being hella mad because that last book was boo boo.
Oh,
It
damn.
was boo boo.
I haven't watched I maybe only read the first book, but I didn't see I didn't see anything in the movies or like I don't know. I was very blasé about it.
That's
Um,
fair.
but I think ooh, okay, so Twilight, Dwayne put Twilight and
That one
I
got me.
regretted it
That,
in the first 5 pages. So
oh no, that one got me. I'm not gonna hold you.
my husband loved Twilight. Like,
See, my
hard,
guy.
like, especially the movie, and he'll admit, he's like, "No, these movies are terrible," but he'll still watch them, and he still loves them,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
one of our songs is actually the song from Twilight. So, like, over our bed, we had the lyrics to, Christina Perri's 1,000 forget the title, I should know the title,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I know what you're talking
the
about
song is
though.
beautiful.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. What was there was like one band that they were putting in their soundtrack like heavily, and I was like, oh, this just boosted the hell out of them. But all
Mhm.
of the songs were good. Like the songs were better than the movies, low-key. So I feel you on that. And yeah, Twilight definitely got me. The book club get makes fun of me periodically about this because at the time when those books were out, I wasn't
Mhm.
like a part of the fandom actively. I just was the type of person where anytime I went to the airport, I'm gonna buy a book that's on the bestsellers list and read it while I'm on my trip or whatever.
Mhm.
And that was one that was there. I guess it had just came out. And so I picked it up and I like inhaled it. And then I went to go get the next book and I was just like, oh, that was book two.
Yeah.
Like, so I had read book two and was immediately obsessed, and then was had to go back and read book one. And looking back, it's like, oh man, there should have been a lot of signs that that wasn't book one, but I wasn't thinking about that. I just, you know, yeah, Bella was definitely the worst. Looking back, like
Yeah.
that's why
Um
I'm like, I know that that series would not hold up now if I tried to
Oh,
redo
it
it.
actually doesn't. It's actually like Sheena said, it's very problematic. There's a book creator named Rennie. She's most you could find her videos on TikTok, but she actually goes into like great detail about how the author, who is Mormon, um like the whole Twilight series is based on like purity and has like deep connections to like racist ideologies and stuff like that. Like she goes into great fantastic, like Rennie is fantastic. Um but she goes into detail about just how much propaganda the Twilight series promotes. You know, like,
Oh, like
oh, I just thought it was bad because it was bad, but damn, like this is
it was one of those things where it was just like, it was good at the time, and then looking back, like I had every version of everything, and then when they released the like Edward side or whatever book
Mhm.
later, I was just like thinking about everything that I had read, and I'm just like, wow, this is like actually really deplorable behavior. Like, and we were just
I
gassing
couldn't
it up,
take the
like, oh, it's so
vampires
bad.
seriously.
Yeah,
Like they were
it was
shiny.
definitely getting creepy.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
just couldn't
I
get
mean,
past them like glittery in
oh no,
you
I'm here
know
for
like
glitter anytime. I'm here for glitter. Glitter is never the problem. Everything else could be wrong, but the glitter was fine.
everything was right. Everything else was wrong, but the glitter was right.
Seems seemed legit to me. Yeah, I read it.
Ah,
Talk shit to my roomie at the time. Oh, you know
you
what?
know
I
what?
love that. We
Yeah,
support somebody hate reading something for sure.
because you need to know how to properly hate something. If
Yeah,
we
if I'm
learned
gonna hate
anything from
something, I need
Kendrick,
to trust
we
it.
don't hate hard enough. You need to do your research. Do your research. Learn the
Yeah,
language.
that's fair. That's totally
So
fair.
on and so forth.
Yes, we support
That's
you in
all
your
I
hate
learned.
reading.
That is all I learned from that man. Great
That's all right.
lessons.
That's all
Mhm. Kendrick showed us we weren't hating hard enough.
right.
We not doing enough, and it shows. We
Yeah.
all need to step our game up.
So yeah, we're gonna be Delulu. We're gonna pop our shit, and we're gonna be haters all 2025. That's the
Mhm.
that's how crazy the year has been already, and it's only February, guys.
It's only February.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
only February. I mean, you said that, and now I just have to like, fuck. It's only February.
Mentally process it.
It ain't
Oh
been
my
a month.
God.
It's only been a month since the man hit office. It fuck me in the ass. My God.
Oh gosh.
I'll be happier.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Makes me think of that Little Wayne song. It's been a week. Oh, it seems like a year. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
But yeah, but on the plus side, we got some excellent comics to be reading, and we're gonna
Yeah.
continue to lift each other up so that way, we can be the light in the darkness for each other. Because, that's what it's about. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Comics are what's keeping me afloat right now,
That's
which is
fair.
great. When I can,
Totally, totally fair.
yeah, it's been interesting. Oh, I learned, and this is super random, but I need to
Mhm.
celebrate small wins. I made bread
Oh wait,
today.
Keisha made bread
I
today,
made
like
bread.
from scratch for you. What type of bread?
Yes. Just
Mm.
regular white bread.
Oh,
And
how does it
it
come out?
is delicious.
Love that for you.
Delicious. Like, I'm about to start making everything from scratch now because
Oh, I
my
thought we
chest
were
didn't
already
hurt.
there. I was like, Lord, she's making breads and jams. What else do you even need? Just growing everything else is gonna be great. Ah, Dwayne's
You
reading
read
Livewire.
Livewire. Yeah. How you liking it? Or
Yeah.
what do you think of it? Don't want to no leading questions. What are you thinking about it right now?
No leading questions. Like we're not very clearly biased over here.
Very biased, obviously.
We're very biased. Yes.
'Cause, yeah,
Yeah.
Livewire was great. I loved it.
Oh,
So.
one thing that I'm super excited about that is waiting for me in my pulls is the Pearl City Omnibus. So it's
I
another
remember us
reason for you
talking
to be
about that.
glad that I hadn't sent your box yet, because now I can throw the trade for Pearl City into your box. I only have the first three, but
Hmm.
yay, loving it. I'm in love with her, as you should be. We love to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's fantastic. My first run that
yay.
I ever collected in issues and it's signed.
That's crazy. And it's time, period. Pop your shit, Keisha. My dang, my first run that I collected entirely, I think was Tartarus. I think it was
You
Tartarus.
have Tartarus in issues?
Yeah.
I know where you live.
Oh my gosh. I need to like
Just
I need I need Johnny Christmas to just give us more in that
yeah.
world. Like
Yeah.
he's been writing really great middle grade stuff, but that's
And I
not
get
like
why
love you, but
money,
give the people what they
but yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Livewire was very timely during the Black Lives Matter era and movement.
Mhm.
Agree. Dwayne, what are you laughing at us about? What do we do now? But yes,
Cuz I said
or
I know
because
where you
Keisha said she
live.
knows where I live. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I like, and the only reason why I can't say far sector is because it took me a minute to like hunt down those last couple variants. But yeah, I think the first run that I completely collected was Tartarus. And that was like when my bookstore was a baby. And John Christmas was so nice and he was like responding to all of my little issue reviews. That's how live
Oh.
Tartarus was. I was like doing my woman crush went comic book woman crush Wednesdays. Say that 10 times
Mhm.
fast, and I would do like a quick little flip through and review the issue in like a one-liner. And he was like responding to each one. And I'm just
That's
like,
dope.
wow, this is cool. Right. Like, I miss those
That's
vibes.
dope.
Come back, Johnny, come back.
Yeah, he needs to. Like, once again, I
Yeah.
understand why him and a lot of people went from adult to middle grades, but like, we still need him. We still need his talents
Right? Like,
because
and
Tartarus was great.
Tartarus was insane. And he was writing it and doing the cover art. So it's like, I know that
Mhm.
he could come back and do something crazy in that universe, or even if it's just like
Yeah.
something similar, just come back, Johnny.
I
We need
actually liked
you.
Crema. Like, I know a lot of people didn't like it, or there's been mixed
Yeah.
view. I enjoyed Crema very much.
Yeah, it was cute. That was the
Yeah.
first comicsology trade that I bought because I didn't know that it
Mm.
was a thing, and he shared about it on his Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy it right now."
My
But
first was
yeah,
Quarter Killer. That was my
quarter
first.
killer.
Quarter
Okay.
Killer is Vita Ayala and Danny Lore. You cannot get it
Oh no.
anywhere.
Okay, I was gonna say I've
He's
never heard of
shooting.
that, so
You can't get it anywhere anymore. I don't know what happened, but it disappeared off the face of the planet. There were no physical copies because some of the comicsology stuff from a few years ago they made into physical copies. Like if they had an agreement with like Dark Horse or some other imprint, like
mm,
Delver was on comicsology, but they
mm,
also released it a physical copy through Dark Horse. Um
mm.
But yeah, like Quarter Killer was fantastic. It was weird. I love my weird comics. It's like
Yeah.
cyberpunk. It had a
Oh, that's what you're
non-binary
into.
main character. Yeah. It's cyberpunk, hip hop. It
Oh, easily,
didn't make
easily.
sense sometimes,
Y'all love
but
how
it's
Keisha
still
really just like hyping this book that none of us could get our hands on right now.
like,
See,
and
this is
that's
how
the that comic is the only reason why I haven't like fully gotten rid of my Kindle yet, because that's the only
mm,
place I was able to get it. I bought the digital right before they took it off of Amazon. So like I have no way of taking it from the Kindle onto, some other thing. And I'm trying to
mm.
find out how I can download this book from Kindle.
I think that I think that go look in the B2 or Discord because I think folks were sharing instructions about how to do that
Period.
before the 26th when you can no longer do that anymore.
Okay, cuz
Like if
yeah,
you
I
want to be
need
able to
to
download your current books off of your Kindle or Kindle app, you need to do it before the
yeah.
26th. So friendly reminder, guys.
Okay, cause yeah, once I do that, then Imma just wrap it up on my Kindle. Cause
That's fair. But how sad. I literally just got my Kindle last year. This makes me so sad.
oh well,
I'm
I
gonna
have
keep
it
my
on the app.
Kindle. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna keep my Kindle. I still be getting my NetGalley arcs and
Mhm.
stuff, and I'll just send it straight to my Kindle. Dwayne, are you adding the book Keisha just mentioned or Tartarus? Because I feel like you should add both to your list.
Yeah.
Tartarus was
Tartarus
such a
was
good.
great.
Yes,
It was.
Tartarus was everything that I love in stories just in general, and then put it in a comic and gave us a crazy art style and color palette, and I was just like, give me all of the comics.
Yeah.
Give me all of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Tartarus is definitely a good time. Yeah, he said Tartarus.
Yeah, we both did it. But yeah, Tartarus was such a vibe. Ah, Johnny, come back to me. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all.
Mm.
I have to get my life together
Yes,
because they're
yes.
doing like the send away joints for the last day. But I had to come through, and Riot was my
Yes.
girl because you know how we do. So yeah. Yay, thank you, y'all.
Yeah.
Remember to like, share, follow, subscribe on all US
All the
platforms.
things.
Tell a
Sign
friend to
up for
tell
our
a friend.
Patreon,
Yeah.
please. Right?
The Patreon.
Help us
These
support this
cons ain't
show.
gonna pay for themselves. But yeah, and tell a friend to tell a friend to do all those things.
Yes.
And we'll see y'all at the same time in the same place next week, talking about these comics. Love you,
Yes, yes.
bye.
Laters. Hold on. I definitely found more. All right. How many variants are there?
11.
Damn. Go ahead. No.